Welcome to the Spirit Guide Daily guidance for our collective. We have a Soul Destiny card, I think. I have so many decks I start to forget them. This is the Dragon's Tarot. This is the Quantum Oracle. We're going to get 3 tarot cards from the Dragon's Tarot about what the energy is for the collective today. What are the challenges and potentially blessings that are headed your way? Please don't forget to subscribe because it helps my channel. If you like the reading, don't forget to hit that thumbs up button. If you want to book me for a private reading, there is a link to my website in the description box down below. And please don't forget to hit that post bell notification, as that also will allow you to know. This is the Page of Cups in reverse. Every time I post a video, as soon as I put a card down, I start reading. The Hierophant in reverse, which is a non-conforming card. It can be the end of a marriage. It can be like a traditional structure, like collapsing, quite frankly. And that comes out with the Seven of Cups in reverse, which is the ability to make plans again. Well, the Page of Cups is always an interesting energy because it is usually for me about an apology. Sometimes it can be about a surprise as well. As a self-taught reader, I have a slightly different relationship to a lot of cards, and reversals for me are not bad. Reversals aren't bad, they're just a different meaning. Here's what I've got. It's taken a long time for your stability and your security to take shape and to take form, but you are finally getting like the building blocks of your security in place. Something has changed. It was surprising, and it kind of allowed you to break free of something. That's really the Hierophant in reverse. The Hierophant in the upright is a card of traditionalism and the patriarchy, and it used to be called the Pope. And here's the thing, in reverse like that, it's everything outside of the box. It is non-conforming. It is following your own path rather than one that was prescribed for you. But it can also be being freed from the constraints of potentially society or sometimes financial deprivation. Taking steps. I swear that's just an echo of what I just said. You're able to start planning on something that it felt like you were never going to have that space for it. Like plans are starting to take shape around a more meaningful future with a wider set of circumstances going forward than potentially you've been thinking for a little while. Almost feels like you've been whittling something down to try and fit it into this incredibly tiny shape because it's the only possibility that you see. Be prepared for for everything to be, I don't want to say blown up in a bad way, but like a little bit, everything changes. Without that tower energy, without that disruption or that chaos energy, this is like the box that, if you're a spider underneath a glass, it's when the glass is picked up. And I'm not comparing you to a spider. I'm just having a hard time figuring out how to, like the walls come down energy with this Hierophant in reverse. And again, the Seven of Cups in the upright is a card sometimes of me for spell work. Sometimes it is about fantasy and illusion. Sometimes it's like everything being up in the air and you can't make the plans that you want. In reverse like that, and with taking steps, your future is starting to take shape in a meaningful way. Pride. I love myself and I see myself in everyone. I have been loving the energy. I film these in batches of this particular batch because it's a very large and charged, powerful and meaningful energy. Everything that I'm seeing here is about love of self, feeling surrounded and protected in a good way. And like you understand the ways in which, if you've always felt like a unicorn, but like everybody else gets to run with the herd and that just leaves you alone, you're going to understand that it was so that you could be the version of yourself that would do the most good in this world. The taking steps and the pride card, it's like you get it. You get it. Things have meaning for you. Things have meaning for you again. And it may not just be today. This might be a surrounding energy, but like a plan is taking shape and the world is opening up in a way that I think you had lost some faith in, quite frankly, because it's coming as a surprise to you, the ways in which all these vistas are opening up. And on this particular, she's headed towards something where it looks like they should be filming like a period piece there, like Pride and Prejudice or any of the other, landed gentry type of dramas that they show on the, BBC. There's like gold dust in her wake. It is as if the path to happiness is being revealed. And it's a little bit out of nowhere. It's a little bit out of nowhere, But by the time you're seeing this, I think it has started to lose the certainly this isn't happening type of energy where you can't quite invest because you don't quite believe. And instead, plans are being solidified around something that brings you greater happiness and a feeling of luxury and ease and of belonging and of worth, like the worth of your journey. The worth of your journey is very obvious to you today. And will you backslide sometimes and be like, I have no idea what's going on? Yes, of course. That is the way things go. We do need contrasts and we do need variations. Believe it or not, you just get bored out of your gourd if every single day contained no challenges. We learn who we are and what we admire in ourselves and the way that we meet our challenges. Please don't. And by the way, negative emotions are in fact negative, but we can learn things about them that will help us heal our shadow side. So when you experience negative emotions, try to embrace them as the things that will help you illustrate what it is that you need to heal to achieve greater happiness, and your struggles will become less and less over time. But this is a very beautiful energy around things taking shape, flowering, and becoming part of your reality. You're taking steps towards a far more positive and glorious future is what this particular draw is saying. Remember, these are timeless and they will cross your path when they are meant to. I hope it finds you well, and I hope the blessings come to you soon. Thank you so much for joining me. Take care. Be well.